Hi, Kyle Snow here from Leatherings.com. In this podcast, we will discuss how to remove fungus from leather jacket. The fungus can easily grow in the leather of your jacket because it is porous and doesn't always dry out. Funguses are small, mushroom-like cells that start as thin layers on the surface of your leather but can eventually spread throughout and eat away at the material. If not dealt with early on in its growth, the fungus can cause a lot of damage to your jacket's texture and color. In this article, you will learn how to rid yourself of some of the fungus, which is usually black or white in color. In this article, we'll show you how to remove fungi from your leather jacket using a few simple steps. If you follow these instructions correctly, your jacket should be back to its clean and fungus-free self in no time at all. So what are you waiting for? Give our tips a try and see for yourself. Introduction. If you're like most people, you probably don't think of fungus a potential problem when it comes to your leather jacket. After all, the material is tough and resilient, right? Wrong. Fungus can actually cause significant damage to your jacket if it's not treated quickly. Here's how to remove fungus from your leather jacket. 1. Wet the area of the jacket where the fungus is growing with a hose or wet cloth. This will help loosen the fungus and make it easier to remove. 2. Use a fungicide or other antifungal agent to treat the area. Be sure to read the label before using any product, as some may be harmful if applied incorrectly. 3. Wipe away any residual agent with a dry cloth or towel. Allow the jacket to dry completely before wearing it again. What fungus does to leather jackets? If your jacket is starting to show signs of fungus, there are a few things you can do to get it back to its original condition. Fungus like warm, damp environments. So if the jacket is getting a lot of use or is stored in a humid place, it may be more susceptible to fungal growth. If the fungus is on the outside of the jacket, you can try using an antifungal cream or spray. If the fungus is on the inside of the jacket, you'll need to get rid of it before it can spread. You can remove fungus from leather by using an enzyme cleaner and hot water. Make sure to wear gloves and eye protection when cleaning your jacket, as this could cause irritation. How to remove fungus from your leather jacket. If you are experiencing fungal infection on your leather jacket, there are a few steps that you can take to remove the fungus. The first step is to identify the type of fungus. There are several types of fungi that can cause infection on leather jackets, so it is important to know what you are fighting against. Once you have identified the type of fungus, the next step is to determine the source of the infection. If the fungus is growing on a surface that came in contact with an infected item, then cleaning that surface will likely be sufficient. However, if the fungus is growing inside or on the jacket itself, then removing it may be more difficult and require professional help. To clean inside or on the jacket itself, wipe down all surfaces with a cloth or sponge soaked in white vinegar and water. Apply a coating of petroleum jelly or cooking oil to all surfaces to prevent new fungi from growing. Place into a dry and warm environment for 3 days. What are the best ways to get rid of fungus on leather jackets? There are a few ways to get rid of fungus on your leather jacket. You can use a household cleaner, such as dish soap and water, a diaper detergent, or an antifungal cream. You can also dry the jacket out if it's wet, then apply a fungicide to the surface. Finally, you can treat any underlying damage with a fungicide. Conclusion. If you're like most people, you probably don't give your leather jacket a second thought when it comes to cleaning. After all, it's leather, it should just naturally be stain and fungus-free. But that's not always the case, is it? If your leather jacket is starting to look a little funky, it might be time to take a look at the inside and remove any fungus that might be causing it. There are a few things you can do in order to try and get rid of this unwanted fungus, and if none of them work, then you will need to take your jacket in for repairs or replacement. Hopefully, our guide on how to remove fungus from leather jackets will help you resolve the issue quickly and efficiently. Thanks for listening. Our podcast. Subscribe now for more leather jacket guides. Want to purchase leather jackets for men and women? Then do check out Leatherings.com.